It is the morning of leaving for the marathon, which Julie's running. She's somewhere back in this area. And a Chicago Marathon. Julie decided to run it. I don't know what episode is this. I'm not sure. Episode 8 or 9. I haven't done one in so long. I'm not sure. We're looking forward to getting to Chicago. We got to fly out in a very short amount of time, but I think we are packed up and somewhat ready to go, and got all the animals wrangled and everything like that. It's been kind of a crazy couple of weeks because of the hurricane, but we're gonna see if we can get out of here and get to there. For your info, Julie has never flown before. I have several times, but she has not, so she's gonna get to fly for the first time today, and so that should be interesting. All right, babe, you ready to fly?
Yeah.
You ready for the marathon?
No.
Yes, no. All right. And we finally arrived at the airport, albeit a small one. This is it.
Waiting on the Greyhound to Chicago. I've got all my bags packed up, ready to leave. Everybody here's waiting for something, but I'll be on my way, I'll make it there by New Year's Eve. Stop dragging your heart around, baby. Stop letting the chances slip you by. Stop saying another day, maybe. Wave your whole life goodbye. Got myself a job well in Chicago. Not too much to go on, but I'll make it fine. Ooh, still anything's better than just hanging around. Yeah. Stop dragging your heart around, baby. Stop letting the chances slip you by. Stop saying
Alright, so me and Julie got to the hotel. We're at the Congress Plaza Hotel here in Chicago, and we're going to go tomorrow and get a race packet and everything like that. We're both pretty tired. Been a long day of traveling, but we're waiting on some good Chicago pizza because we're both starving. And it's an hour behind here, so it seems like it's not really all that late, but it's actually an hour later by my math. 1 hour later here than it is at home. But anyway, we're gonna eat and get some sleep. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning on this rainy day here in Chicago. I think we're going to go out to the expo. I think there should be a lot of people there. They had the 5K this morning. Some really cool architecture around here. It's pretty hard to see this back here because it's kind of blown out because you have to also see my face.
Just find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head.
It's crazy, especially with weather. People are gonna be like freaking out. So, have you ever been in the Emerald Angels compound?
Yeah.
Super chill. We got a lot of very soft music playing. There's tables and chairs for everybody. There's private gear check. There's breakfasty type food, not like an omelet station. No one wants that. And then after, your family and friends are invited. Revolution beer, mimosas, pizza, Jimmy John's, 10 physical therapists that work you out. And when you come back in, you get announced. It's pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
And did you run Chicago? And you go, yeah. And they go, what is that? No one faces cancer alone. We're hoping that we're looking for our team to be kind of like ambassadors of the mission, because a lot of people have never heard of this one-on-one support that's 100% free. So if you told a couple people and somewhere down the road they got diagnosed or they knew somebody that got diagnosed and they didn't have to go it alone, that's all we're doing. We're trying to get it so people they're not isolated when their daughter gets cancer. They can have somebody to turn to. So that's the whole point of this whole team. So thanks for what you're doing.
And I just wanted to kind of give you all an idea of the length of this. So I'm gonna kind of try to get you a snapshot of the map. Is that not crazy?
All right, folks, he burned through that 200. Who else can do it?
So in the background here, this is where champions run. There are 6 medals that you can get for international races, and all the races are listed up there. It's basically like Boston and Tokyo, Chicago, New York, things like that. So there's 6 of them, and Julie's going to try to run all 6. There's a medal that you can get for that. Of course, it's going to take several years to do that. We have to do a lot of traveling, but this is her #1 race out of 6 that she's doing. That's going to be the 6 medals. So we'll see how that turns out. She's going for it.
This thing for a long time. Get myself to the hospital, and not long after, as the family here, almost everybody here, is touched directly by it, if not yourself. A doctor looks at me in the eye and says, "I'm sorry, kid, you're in your 20s, you have advanced cancer." Having you guys get to know each other, everyone here is a good person. Everybody here cares about other people. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. And get to know each other. Don't be shy. We're a very loose, laid-back group, as you guys can tell. So get to know each other. Thank you guys, and have fun. Enjoy.
Okay, it's 4:30 in the morning, and we are about to head down to the hospitality room for the Emerald Angels group. I gotta brush my teeth. Okay, it's 4:59. Julie's ready to go, and bib number C1745. Not that you'll see this before she runs, but if you did, you could track her. What's your time going to be? She's very unsure of her time.
I'm going to finish.
But she is going to finish. 2018 Chicago Marathon, and man, this place is electric. I mean, yesterday there was a lot of people out, but this is crazy. There's so many people out here, as you can see right behind me. Of course, they're not in focus, but man, it's just, I mean, there's people everywhere. It is crazy. Even the people that are from here, from Chicago, are saying this is one of the busiest weekends they have all year. And I can tell why. It's crazy. This road right here is just inundated with traffic normally. I mean, you can't even hardly cross the street without somebody controlling traffic. So they've closed this off back here. They've closed a lot of different streets off. 26 miles of road here in Chicago that they've closed off. Julie's going to get to run through a bunch of different neighborhoods. Wanted to talk a little bit about the group that Julie runs with. I know I've probably shown you a lot of footage on that. But they're called the Emmerman Angels. They're run by a guy named Johnny Emmerman. He's got a group together, and he's actually doing quite a bit of fundraising for cancer survivors. He's a cancer survivor himself. He was a young man when he was diagnosed with pretty much end-stage cancer, and he beat it. So he created a foundation that actually raises money for cancer. And Julie raised quite a bit of money to get in the race so that they could get her a bib. Because you got to qualify pretty high to get into some of these marathons. Your time's got to be really good. So otherwise, the way to get into these marathons is going to be your fundraising events or your charities. But basically what they do is they put you with a match, and that allows you to get matched up with someone that has cancer like you. If you're someone that's been diagnosed with cancer, say if you're a 30-year-old that is diagnosed with kidney cancer, they can probably match you up with someone who also is in your age range and has kidney cancer. So it's a really good fundraiser. I didn't even really know a whole lot about it until Julie got involved with it and got her kind of her fundraising going, and I appreciate everyone that donated to her through Facebook and other social media platforms that allowed her to run this race and do it for a good cause. So I just kind of wanted to explain a little bit about that. I know it may have been kind of foggy as far as what that was for. Got a beautiful backdrop this morning. Light is good here. The weather is good. We got all kinds of planes and everything flying over. It's great for running. It was great for running yesterday. I ran the fastest 5K I've ever run. I'm kind of slow. This is a really pretty city. Glad to be here, and glad to be showing it to you guys. While we're waiting on Julie to finish the marathon, let's go over some fun facts about it. There are 16 days required to set up for the marathon. 5 days are required to tear down everything used for the marathon. 2 days required to clean the goose droppings from Grant, 29 neighborhoods through which the marathon route traverses. $277 million is the business impact. There are 60,000 plus feet of fencing around Grant Park in place for the event. 1,500 portable toilets, 40,000+ runners this year. There are at least 10,000 of those who hail from outside the U.S. 400 massage therapists employed for the marathon on race day, 1.7 million estimated number of spectators, 100 and you get the picture. This information is provided by a Chicago Tribune article in 2015. Let's go find Julie. I gotcha. All right, Chicago Marathon finisher. Boom, done.
Did you get my medal?
We're leaving on a jet plane. We're taking off, going from Chicago, headed back. Well, after Dunkin' Donuts, right? Yeah, we gotta go to Dunkin' Donuts. We gotta keep them running, you know, because America runs on Dunkin'. But we've had a great time in Chicago. Everything went swimmingly well, and ready to go home though. Ready to see the animals. Yeah, And thanks, everybody. We'll end it here.